Have you ever felt like there's a story inside of you that you haven't told yet? Not because it's a secret, but because you convinced yourself that it doesn't matter or that it's too personal or too far away from the professional version of yourself. But what if that story, that one that you keep skipping over, is key to unlocking your whole message? I've seen it over and over again. The founders and executives and creatives that I work with, they share with me their polished and professional bios and rehearsed brand messages. But then, as I start asking deeper questions, in those moments of reflection, they share the real story, the moment that actually changed them, the breakdown that led to the breakthrough, the experience that made them reimagine everything. And every time I hear it, I think, that's it. That's the message. That's the story people are waiting to hear. That's the foundation of the talk that's waiting to be brought to life. It's the story that builds trust, that shows your authenticity, that makes people lean in. Because here's the thing. Stories are how we remember. Stories are how we relate. Stories are how we build authority. Not by being perfect, not by being super polished, but by being real. So if you're trying to build your brand, grow your visibility, land that TEDx talk, your story isn't just background. It is the strategy. It's not the content. It's the context. It's the differentiator. The story that you haven't been telling, the one that you've been hiding, might just be the exact story that builds the resonance, the credibility, and the connection that you're looking for. All right, let's make it real. Grab your notebook, open up a doc, open up your notes. It's time to do the work. I'm going to give you 3 prompts to start uncovering the story you're not telling yet. Number 1, what's a moment that changed everything for you, that made you see the world differently? And how might that shape what you teach, lead, or create today? Take a few moments, really think about what was that moment. Number 2, what's a part of your story that you usually downplay, but you find people asking you more about it? You can see them light up when you start telling it. And number 3, if you only had 5 minutes on stage, it could share one story that tells people who you are and why you do what you do. What would you share? Now, don't overthink this. Don't try to turn this into the talk already. This is about remembering who you are, what made you, what matters. Because your message doesn't start with marketing. It starts with meaning. So spend a little bit of time with these prompts. Write down what comes to mind instantly, step away, come back, pay attention over the next week. Where do you see people leaning in? Where do you feel yourself holding back? What are the parts of your story you're not sharing? What do you notice about what other people share with you? If this is resonating, if you're sitting there thinking, I have a story and I think it's time to share it, I invite you to take action, into taking the next step beyond thinking about it or writing the little nuggets down in your notebook or your phone, and to actually start sharing it. Share it raw, share it messy, share it real. This is how we find our voice. And this is how we build genuine connection. Practicing our stories out loud is the only way to get good at telling them and taking ownership in them. And this part, the messy part, is where I love working with my clients because it's where the breakthroughs live. So take the leap and be sure to check out the next video where we take that story and start to structure it into a powerful talk. Not just one that shares your ideas, but one that moves people to act. Because clarity is one thing, but structure is what turns a moment into a movement. See you next week.